Healing from hate as we head into the new year. There is much left unresolved from the mass shooting that shattered a safe haven and place of belonging for so many. The tragedy at Club Q took the lives of 5 community members and injured more than a dozen others. Tonight, KRDO News Channel 13 photojournalist Sam Page looks back at this story of remembrance, resilience, and now hope.
It's with a heavy heart, I have to tell you, that we had a shooting at a local club this evening.
It was so scary. I heard shots, broken glass, bodies.
And once they started counting out the bullet holes, they got up it was 7, but once they got up to 5, I called my dad.
If I was there another 10 minutes, I would have been there in the middle of the whole thing.
We can't let the lives of people who die by violence go unnoticed and wasted. We have to do more. We have to do better.
A lot of these people at the bar, they are friends, they are family.
I'm just trying to make sense of everything. This is one of the first places that I felt accepted to be who I am.
When I came back to the Springs, I found community at places just like Club Q.
Our space may have been taken this last week, but our community cannot be.
The fact of the matter is we are not going to let this individual's motivations define our community.
But we're talking about 5 people that were
Daniel Aston
taken from us, right?
Raymond Green Vance.
We will never be able to replace those people.
Kelly Loving.
Replace the treasures that they were to their families. We cannot undo what's happened.
Derek Rom.
And so we will use the legal system to the best of our ability to hold a person accountable.
Ashley Paw.
How are we supposed to feel safe in our environment when it just got shot up?
These are people, and they deserve all of the same dignity and respect as anybody else.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm 22 years old. I love androgyny. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I like things that are unique.
I knew Daniel first and foremost as a friend before I knew him as a boyfriend, as a partner.
If this is in fact a hate crime, then it's important for us to signal to the world that we don't tolerate hate crimes in this community.
We have to actively teach a new narrative. We have to actively embrace people who are different than us or those who are just like us and see us for who we are completely.
We can rebuild, we can come together, we can do vigils, we can raise money, but that's not going to bring back those 5 people that lost their lives.
Something like this happens. I want so badly to hate the person who stole Daniel from us, but I can't.
We are going to do better as a community and as a world, and that's our obligation.
Gay, lesbian, transgender people have always been in Colorado Springs. I think, we may look back in the future and see this as a moment of transition.
5 years, I'm hopeful that that this building is full of joy, that it remembers, and it's now part of the LGBTQ plus overall story.
It's a place of welcome, a place of peace.
We're not going to let a few minutes of hate destroy the memory of the last 20 years, nor prevent the next 20 years. It is a place that was marred with hate for a short period of time, and a place that built again stronger and better than ever before.